Most people think that all pharmacists do is count pills for them and then give them to them. So they always wonder why it takes so long to get a prescription. In fact, what pharmacists do is they have to look at what the prescription is for, find out the person's background, make sure they know that we're treating the right disease, make sure that the dose is correct. And we do that not only in the pharmacies in the community, but also in the hospitals, home infusion. And so we also make all of the bags that come to the floor when you're in the hospital and they have all of those medications in them. There's just a lot of things across the board that we do as pharmacists. It's not just counting pills. During the course of the pandemic year, pharmacists were really called upon to take care of primary care issues for patients while physicians and nurses and other health team members were taking care of people who were being hospitalized for COVID and other diseases that still needed to be taken care of. So during this time, pharmacists have gotten to where they've been needed more. And so we're beginning to see a shortage of pharmacists.
Part of our mission here at Larkin University is to empower diverse graduates who reflect the demographics of the healthcare needs of our communities. So Larkin University is a very new university. We are not restricted by a traditional background, and we are placed here right in the middle of the Miami metropolitan area. We try to work with our communities, to reach out to our communities, to be present in our communities. Our students are active in COVID vaccination for underserved areas in Miami-Dade County as well as Broward County. We try to convince our communities that becoming a pharmacist or going into health profession is actually a career path that not only makes sense, but is appreciated by our society.
The vision of Larkin University is to create healthcare leaders. It's something that has been at our core, and it is something that the Board of Trustees and every staff and faculty and every member of Larkin University truly believes. Our students are part of our growing healthcare family. We strive to ensure that we have a diverse student population and that we take our students from our community, we refine them, help shape, mold, educate, and put back into the community men and women able to do an outstanding job for our community.
It's important for people to understand that modern times pharmacists are not simply dispensing medication, but they are acting within the health professions as medical counselors, as educators, as advocates, and for a lot of people in the community, they are actually the first ones that they approach if they have a medical problem. They go to their pharmacist, they ask for advice. This is where it becomes so important that the pharmacists actually represent the communities. Because like it is in family, you trust your family. The next step is you trust your community. If the pharmacist is from your community, understands your problems, your emotions, then you trust him and you accept the advice.
We have several different tracks to reflect the different careers you can select, like medicine, dentistry, physician assistant, pharmacy, research, residency, and drug addiction. Without really knowing a lot about the different healthcare careers, the students will choose a path that they know about. We probably should do a better job at promoting the other healthcare careers that there are, because there's any number of different healthcare career paths that a student could choose.
I chose Larkin University because it is a 3-year program. I really love the small class sizes. My class size is 50 students. It's very personable. We have access to the professors, and because it is a small class size, we feel more comfortable connecting with the faculty and my colleagues as well.
Larkin University is a very new university. It's a not-for-profit university, and we are proud of what we have achieved so far. We are proud of our diverse student body, where we can say that none of the ethnicities that attend our university are actually a majority. We only have minorities. There's no group larger than 50%. What I consider to be true diversity. We are sending our graduates back to their communities to become role models for their peers, for their communities, help their communities, and we're doing so by not being tied by traditional concepts. We are trying to focus on the problems the people in our communities, especially in the underserved communities, have, their educational needs, and to give them the chance to follow their dreams.
Be part of an innovative, growing, learner-centered environment as a student, or support a student through a gift to the Scholarship Fund. Visit ularkin.org/giving today.